Okay, this is part 2 of mistakes you want to avoid making if you're in a high net worth divorce. Number 3, hiring the wrong attorney or the wrong law firm. It's very tempting when we are really scared or really angry to run to the most ruthless divorce attorney you can find. Don't be tempted to take your spouse to the cleaners. Okay, I am serious about this, people. Divorce with significant marital property and a pit bull attorney can be a very dangerous mix, right? Attorneys and law firms bill by the hour for their aggressive advocacy, and many, really, frankly, have no incentive to help you reach a settled, quick agreement, right? You are a steady stream of income. And if that sounds jaded, so be it. But this is a very real thing to be aware of. Okay, and again, I'm not bashing attorneys. Number 4, trying to hide the assets or the debts. Do not do it, people. You are required by law to disclose a complete financial picture to your spouse and their support team. Trying to hide these things is obviously going to ramp up the conflict, it's going to ramp up the cost and the time. And while your spouse may need to hire a forensic accountant or bring in the IRS, to be honest, a good old run-of-the-mill CDFA will often be able to suss out a lot of things without even having to go to all that trouble. So, given what's at stake in a high net worth divorce, it might be tempting to not fully disclose everything, but not doing so will lead to significant legal and financial consequences. All right? Number 5, not accepting how your lifestyle is going to change post-divorce. So there are some people, as they go through a divorce, who insist that their alimony is going to support them in the lifestyle to which they have become accustomed to. And people, that frankly doesn't exist. It was the legal standard for spousal support back in the day, before the 70s, before no-fault divorce laws went into effect. But if you think about it, you're dividing your assets, more or less in half, and then all of a sudden, you've got the expenses of 2 households rather than just the one household. And your standard of living, the marital standard of living, is going to change. And having unrealistic settlement demands can really drag out the divorce, can add expense, it can add time, and it can prevent you from reaching a reasonable, realistic outcome. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that things are going to be fair. It might actually be fair, but you are never going to feel like it's fair. It's way better to come to these agreements in a supported, collaborative way outside of the courtroom than to go and ask a judge to make your decision for you, whether you're a high net worth divorce couple or a regular net worth divorce couple.